What's happening? My name is Jordan Morrison, and this is episode 44 of It Is What It Is. And I had a little layover this weekend in Dallas, and I saw a ton of Corey Seager jerseys, obviously, right? Everyone in Texas who's a Rangers fan loves that guy. He's an absolute stud. And you know what I love for Corey Seager is I love that he's going to go down in history as a Texas Ranger, and he doesn't have to go down in history as a Dodger, because his career with the Texas Rangers is so dope. That guy is an absolute monster, and he dodged a bullet. He almost got remembered as a Dodger, but his history will go down as a Texas Ranger. And I really hope that they pull off another World Series or two with him there. I think he signed something like a 7-year deal or something like that, 5-year deal. So he'll be there a while, and love to see it. Would also love to see a Jeff McNeil World Series win. That guy is a stud. He's the definition of a dirtbag, fights for every inch on that field. He can play it all. He can do it all. Home runs, hits for average. He's fast. He's a utility guy. Literally the best kind of baseball player is to be a baseball player that has tons of skills, tons of tools in the toolbox. And that's literally the definition of Jeff McNeil. So I think those are my two favorite baseball players. Corey Seager as a Texas Ranger and Jeff McNeil. They're just fun to watch. They're like all around baseball guys, you know, and you love like watching guys go out there and fight and compete and work hard, you know, game in, game out. So it's a good stuff. It really is. It really is. But what else do we have go on this week? Lots of travel. I noticed something. I noticed this a while ago, so it's not really new to me. But this one goes out to my ex. I know that you're watching my stories. I know you're watching my posts with your fake Instagram account. So what's up, baby? Say hi. Holla at your boy. What's up? No, I'm just kidding. Please don't holler at me. Yeah, that was something I learned. I saw this weekend. It's pretty interesting. What else do we got? Anytime I'm outside, like I was at my little cousin's birthday party over the weekend, and anytime I'm outside and the sky just starts getting pretty and just starts looking like just so pink and blue and purple and like clouds streaking across, I pull out my phone. I have to. It's in my DNA or something. I don't know why. I like taking pictures of the sky and the skyline, and I think it's like cheesy, but it also makes me happy. I like taking, you know, those little like portrait pictures and hitting the 0.5, making sure you get that wide angle on a sunset. I'm just a sucker for it. It makes me happy. And then I like to share it on my story, you know, and I know that it's odd, but I'm just a little slut for a beautiful sky. I'm not going to lie. I pull my phone out and I'm like, I like to get it all. You know, I really do. So I even get really happy thinking about a nice sunset. Although I feel like personally I'm more of a sunrise guy than a sunset, but I'll still take a picture, you know, of either. Get the little sunrise in the morning, a little sunset in the evening. It's a whole vibe. It really is. And I was just taking pictures of the sky this weekend. I didn't post any, you know, just once for me. And I saw a bunch of my family. Like I said, I was at my little cousin's birthday party, and then I had my grandmother's funeral. So there was tons of family all weekend that I hadn't seen, which is nice. You know, love catching up with the family. They always got some outlandish questions for me, you know, about my tattoos, about my podcast, about my music. I'm hoping to do better in all of those areas, you know, hoping for better tattoos, better podcasts, better music. But they, you know, they bombard me with questions, and most of their questions is around like, when are you going to get married? My grandfather even asked me about my wife 3 times, and I'm not married, but I'd like to be. That sounds great. I mean, he kept describing her and she sounded wonderful. And he kept asking me about my wife that doesn't exist, but she's out there somewhere. So what's up, girl? My grandfather already is confident that you're there. So I believe it too. But it's tough, like getting asked questions all the time about like, why don't you have a girlfriend? What are you doing? You're turning 30. What's going on? Like they're causing the stress about me finding it. They know what they're doing, And I think it's important to know what you're looking for. Like if you're out there dating, like be intentional, like anything else, right? Make sure you know exactly what you want, exactly, what who you want to be as a person in a relationship. I think that's really important. I think that you need to become the person that you're interested in attracting. If you want a successful woman, if you want, a very caring, kind woman, if you want a compassionate, loving person, you got to be that person too. It's the only way that you're going to attract that. Like what you put in is what you're going to get out naturally, right? That's with anything. So I've really been trying to focus on being the right person for myself so that I can then be the right person for somebody else. And again, that's so simple and cliche and whatever, but it's the truth. And I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my DNA. Like I want to be better because I want to attract better, and all of my exes are great people. They're awesome. I wish them well. I really do. I think they're great, but I am so thankful to be in the position I am. I have made a lot of quality decisions as of late, as where like before when I was younger, oh my goodness, I was making terrible decisions on the regular. I remember bar backing and bartending and selling memberships at a gym. I remember like working a lot, working really hard. And at the time I was making the most money I had ever made. And I was spending all of my extra money on parties and I was spending all of my extra money on other people. And there's nothing wrong with spending money on other people, or there's nothing wrong with partying, but like everything in it that comes in excess, which the partying and the spending money on other people was coming in excess for me during that time. And I was so like empty and lost because it's not on other people to make sure that I feel validated and happy and I like my life and so on and so forth. It's my responsibility, to treat me good, to better myself, to make sure that I'm happy. And when I started to really understand that and shift the mindset of like, oh, I want this like, this picture perfect relationship. I want this picture perfect job. I want this picture perfect life. And I started putting the time into becoming the person that I wanted to be instead of just like posing about it on the internet or whatever, or like making my relationship, like lying to me and making my relationship seem like that, and it's applicable to every relationship, friendships, romantic ones, relationships with family, friends, whatever. Like it's really important to be the person that you're looking to get back. So if you're looking for a good friend, you got to be a good friend. And that's just been abundantly on my mind lately. So I wanted to share it with you. Hopefully I made sense because I'm dead serious. Sometimes I'm like, how did I get here? I'm rambling. Does any of this make sense? So I hope that made sense. But it's been fun. It's been cool. I have been trying to like take a step back and give myself a little bit more credit. I've been accomplishing the things I want to accomplish on a regular basis. I'm trying to be kinder to myself because I see things working. I see things falling into place, and I love that for me. I really do. It's super cool to be able to look back a year ago and see exactly where I was. So this is my biggest piece of advice. Even if you don't want to make a podcast, or you don't want to make TikTok content, or you don't want to do like live streaming or whatever, I highly recommend that you record yourself and just talk to yourself into a camera. Being able to look back on my life a year ago and see where I was at and to see where I'm at now is insane. I'm telling you, it's like journaling, but on like another level. Continue to journal. Journaling is important, but also record yourself. Do it in a fashion like a podcast or something. I'm telling you, you will start to notice how much you're changing, and you can go back and you can actually see it, and it's a trip. And I'm so thankful for it. And the reason I'm sharing it with you is because it's genuinely one of the best things I've ever done for myself, is to hold myself accountable, to see like where I'm at, what I'm doing, and to continue to grow. And I'm so excited to see where I'm going to be at next month, next year. And it just makes it all worth it for me. And I know that you will see value in it as well. But yeah, just a suggestion, I wanted to throw that out there. And yeah, again, hopefully that all made sense. I think we kind of got there from talking about family, them asking me about, do I have a girlfriend, this, that, or the other. And it's important. Like I said, it's important to know what you're looking to attract, what you're looking to find in your life. And when I was thinking about that, I genuinely decided that there was three things. There really is three things that a guy is looking for in a woman in 2024. And the first thing is, we want you to be nice. The second thing, we want you to smell good. And the third thing is, we want you to be a homemaker. But unfortunately, y'all ain't nice. You definitely sometimes stink a little, and you're home wreckers. You're not homemakers. So that's, what I'm looking for in a woman in 2024. I think the majority of us are really just looking for someone who's nice, smells good, and is a homemaker. So if that's you, holla at your boy, because some of you bitches are stanky. Like, I don't know what's up with that, but give it the sniff test. Make sure you don't stink. And you're already a third of the way there for 2024. If you can just do that and be nice and be a homemaker, be cool, be fun, that's it. You're miles ahead of the competition. And that's the darndest truth. I tell you what, boy. Last thing is, I posted on my story like a week back, but they're making Top Gun 3. And I really believe that me and Miles Teller would crush it with like some screen time. Like I really do feel like if me and Miles Teller, I feel like we would be friends. So this is my first time saying, cast me for Top Gun 3. I would crush it. I want to be on Top Gun 3. I'm going to say it right now. I want to be a part of that movie. So, Mai Tai, Miles Teller, holla at your boy. How can we make this happen? I think I would crush it, but I'm biased, I am a little biased. That's it. I think, I think that, I think we're outie. I think we're outie 5,000. That's a wrap on episode 44. Thank you for coming and chilling with your boy. It's me. Okay, I'm out. Bye. Later. See ya. Okay, bye.